you have seen he's a very, we need to welcome him. He's a very distinguished professor. And he lives in Germany now, but he works a lot for Ethiopian universities. So please welcome you. Happy New Year, and please give us your ideas. Brief and
Okay.
very inspiring ideas. I hope you'll give us. Thank you.
በጣም አመሰግናለሁ። መጀመሪያ በአማርኛ ትንሽ የተወሰነች ነገር መናገር ፈልጋለሁ። ከዛ ቀጥሎ ደግሞ ለእንግሊዝኛ ተናጋሪዎች ወይም አማርኛ መናገር ለማይችሉ ትንሽ ስለ ኢትዮጵያ ያለውን ሁኔታ የዘመን አቆጣጠሩን ትንሽ እገልጻለሁ እና ከዛ በኋላ ጨርሳለሁ ማለት ነው። እነዚህ ሊቆች ከተናገሩ በኋላ መናገር በጣም ከባድ ነው። በመጀመሪያ ደረጃ እንኳን ለአዲሱ ዓመት ሁላችንም በሰላም አደረሰን። የሚመጣው ወይም አሁን የጀመርነው አዲሱ ዓመት የሰላም፣ የፍቅር፣ የአንድነት እንዲሆንልን ከልቤ እመኛለሁ። በመጀመሪያ ማስተላለፍ የምፈልገው መልእክት ለጠቅላላ ለኢትዮጵያን ዲያስፖራ በተለያየ ሀገር የምንኖር ማለት ነው። በእርግጥ ዛሬ በሀገራችን ያው አዲስ ዓመት ይከበራል። ግን በውጭ የምንኖር ኢትዮጵያውያኖች ብዙ ጊዜ ተሰባስበን እንደዚህ የኢትዮጵያን አዲስ ዓመት አናከብርም እና በመጀመሪያ ደረጃ ፕሮፌሰር ማሞን በጣም እጅግ አመሰግናለሁ ይህን ሀሳብ ስላመጡ። ይሄ ዛሬ ሁለተኛ ጊዜያችን ነው። ባለፈው ዓመትም እንደዚሁ እሳቸው ኦርጋናይዝ አድርገው ይህን የመሰለ ግንኙነት እና ሚቲንግ አካሂደናል። የሀገራችን አዲስ ዓመት በዚህ መልክ ሴሌብሬት አድርገናል። ይሄ ሁለተኛው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ለዲያስፖራዎች የማቀርበው ጥሪ ምንድን ነው? ወይም በውጭ ለምንኖር ኢትዮጵያውያኖች በየዓመቱ ይህንን በዚህ መልክ አዲስ ዓመታችን በዚህ መልክ ለወደፊት ብናከብረውና ከዚህ የበለጠ ደግሞ እንደዚህ የተለያዩ በሃይማኖት በኩልም በዘመናዊ ትምህርትም እውቀት ያላቸውን ሰዎች አሰባስበን ስለ አዲሱ ዓመት፣ ስለ ቀመር፣ ስላለው ሁኔታ አሁን አባቶቻችን እንደተናገሩት እሱም በደንብ አድርገን በእንግሊዝኛም በሌላ ቋንቋም ሊሆን ይችላል ተጨማሪ በመግለጽ ሰፋ ባለመልኩ በትልቅ በሲምፖዚየም እና በኮንፈረንስ መልክ የግማሽ ቀንም የሚፈጅ ሊሆን ይችላል፣ አንድ ቀንም ሊሆን ይችላል። እንደዚህ አይነት ማድረግ ብንችል በጣም ደስ ይለኛል እና ይህን መልእክት ለሌሎችና እንዲሁም ለኦርጋናይዝ ለሚያደርጉት ለፕሮፌሰር ማሞ ይህን ሀሳብ እሰጣለሁ እና ለወደፊት ይህን ነገር ኦርጋናይዝድ እንዲሆን አስቀድመው እርስዎ ሰዎችን አስተባብረው ሰፋ ባለመልኩ እንድናቀርበው እና ቋሚ ሆኖ ይህን አዲስ ዓመታችን ሌሎች ለዓለም እንድናስተላልፍ መልእክቱን እንድናስተላልፍና እኛም ደግሞ የራሳችን የዘመን አቆጣጠር እንዳለን እንድናሳውቅ እንዲሆን ቢሆን በጣም ደስ ይለኛል። አንዱ የመጀመሪያው መልእክት ይሄ ነው። እዛ ወደ እንግሊዝኛ ቀይራለሁኝ። Thank you so much that you attend our New Year celebration. So the people who cannot attend in Amharic, so we Ethiopians have a unique calendar, and today is 2017. But the European and other countries is 2024. So as our fathers informed us, and Ethiopia is one of the creator of this calendar. And in Ethiopia, we have four types of calculations, which is called which is divided in three parts. That means three years. Each year 365 days, but the last 4 years has 366 days. That means when the in European country February it will be 29 days, then in Ethiopia it will be 366 days. But when in Europe every 3 years February has 28 days, then Ethiopia has a certain month which has 5 days, and we have 13 months. That means we have 12 months. Each month has 30 days, but the last 13 months has, as I told you or as I informed you, for the 3 years 5 days, and the last 4 years has 6 days. Then as the European, our year is divided in 4 parts. So just autumn starts in this year. I mean in this time in September, October, November, we call it just autumn. But when we said autumn also in European country, it has somehow a difference between the Ethiopian autumn and the European autumn. That means not in the name, but about the landscapes. So in Ethiopia is the time which is our landscapes will be full of a flower. and it starts something which is more growth, and it is a time to produce something. But in European countries, so almost the production is almost over, and it changes in another forms. So the second is we call it just like as the others, winter. In the winter time, in Ethiopia, winter time means it is a hot time, but in European, winter time means it is a cold time. And then, as the European, we have spring. In the springtime, that means in Europe, in Ethiopian, it is a time to change from the hot to a little bit not cold season, but a middle cold season, which is the rain time will start, and our farmers starting to plow something. But here in Europe, the cold weather is almost the snow time is changed, and then it becomes a little bit warm. So the last happen as the others is summertime. Summertime in European is just a sunny day, but in Ethiopia is a rainy time. So this is somehow a little bit different. And the other thing is that our fathers has declared explained exactly what's going on in our calendar and how they calculate and how it comes the New Year's. That means in the New Year's, we have a difference between the celebration of the European New Year and the celebration of the Ethiopian New Year. So in Ethiopian New Year celebration, so it is a day of the family. That means all families come together and celebrating together, and the children will come with a flower and greetings, the elders, greetings, the fathers and the sisters, and greetings with each other. But in European country, just it's a time to come together, but there is no any, what do you call it? It's not, when they celebrate, it's not like an obligation that the family will come together, and especially the young people cannot come in the meeting in the celebration time together, but some elder people come together, and the youngs go out to another place to celebrate. But for us, it is a new year, is a time to meet all families wherever they are living, wherever they work. So that's a little bit one new thing. And then the other thing is that somehow a little bit so difference with the European or the other calendar. So in our calendar, every time, so it starts different kinds of celebrations. So we have a New Year, and then we have this Meskel. I don't know exactly the exact name in English, and then come Epiphany and Christmas, Epiphany, and then the Eastern time. So this is the other one, but in Eastern time we have a little bit also in difference. So sometimes it comes the European Eastern time and the Ethiopian Eastern time together, but most of the time we have another calendar, how our priesters or our religion people calculate, and it's sometimes a big difference, has sometimes a difference how they calculate. And in the Christmas time also we have a differences. In Ethiopian we have the January 7th, as a Christmas of Ethiopian is January 7, but the Christmas of the European is December 24, 25, and 26. This is also a little bit somehow different. So, so I cannot explain everything, the difference between the European calendar and the Ethiopian calendar. So our fathers have described exactly. And at last, so I say again, thank you, Professor Mamo, that you organized this symposium. For the next time, we'll be prepared with slides and different informations. And I wish you everybody that we see in next year. And thank you so much for your attention. Thank you.